Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you recently moved out of your apartment just like I did, or broken up with your boyfriend, whatever it is that you've recently done that has been a big change, don't you worry about it, because literally I'm here to help you. I've been so many different versions of myself that I cannot even keep count. When you think of wanting to be like someone else, for example, a lot of people want to be like Bella Hadid or Kylie Jenner or Kendall Jenner. Some women really want to be like Megan Fox. There are so many beautiful, powerful, intelligent women out there in the world that set a great example for us. Where people go wrong is that they try to be that person. They try to be the other person, like try to be like Kylie Jenner or try to be like Alex Cooper. But the reality is that there is no other Alex Cooper. There is no other Kendall Jenner. Whoever is your biggest inspiration, there's only one of them. And there's only one of you. You are unique, which means you can never actually be like them. You can be your best and most authentic self. If you are in a state in your life where you want to go through this transformation to be that girl, then listen up, because here are 5 tips to become the person of your dreams. Tip number 1, become that person already. If you want to be someone, then simply start by becoming that person when you're at home, for example. I actually used to dress up when I had home office days and I was working at my previous job. I literally put on a nice outfit, some beautiful jewelry, and I was like, I am coming to work to be in my own company and to work as the CEO of my company. If you start showing up like the person of your dreams, you will subconsciously program yourself to become that person. I literally went to work in an outfit like this, and I was like, I'm going to work at my own company because I am the CEO, because that is my dream. And that is my dream person who I aspire to be. So if I want to be that person, I first must become that and show my reality that I'm ready to accept that position. My reality will simply have to succumb to my wishes. That is how I look at life. I'm like, okay, I am going to be delusional until like the very end. Because do you know the story about Doechii? I don't know how you pronounce that name in English, but she posted on her YouTube channel about the artist's way. And she posted a lot of videos actually throughout the years before ever becoming someone, because she knew that she was going to become that person. And she was already embodying that person by doing these videos. By doing these videos, like a lot of people were listening. And I'm also super grateful because today marks the day that I have 85 subscribers on my YouTube channel. How cool is that? Like almost 100 people are listening to my videos. So if you haven't, subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to do a lot of these self-development, self-improvement videos, motivational videos, whatever you guys want to hear. Let me know in the comments down below. I can do videos on any kind of topic you want, as long as it's like tied to self-development, because I've been doing this since I was like 14. I've literally been into self-development for almost the past 10 years. I'm going to be 24 in October. So literally the past 10 years I've devoted to finding different techniques to develop myself, to become a better person, to manifest things, to be my dream person. So if you want to know how to do any of these things, then hit that subscribe button and let's get to 100 subscribers. Let's just live the best life that we can live. Like, let's be our best selves, All right, so there are tons of these people who have already succeeded. Now it's your turn to succeed. Start dressing up as that person. Start showing up in the world as that person. If you're too shy, then start showing up as that person at home. Because I did home office like this as well. I dressed up in like full office outfits, and then I just sat at home behind my computer. So if you are working from home, then switch your sweatpants to something a little bit more dressier. Because this shirt that I have on today, it's like super loose and nice, but it's still comfortable and it looks good as well. So there are so many other options you can choose. Just start thinking about that way. So you started showing up as that person. what's next? Tip number 2, start visualizing your dream self. Did you know that your brain literally cannot tell the difference between what you imagine and what is real? There was a scientific study conducted with 2 groups. Group A had to sit, meditate, and visualize that they were working out. Group B, they had to actually work out the same amount. And did you know that Group B achieved 40% muscle growth, while Group A, who had to imagine it, achieved 30%? That's only a 10% difference. So if you're thinking about your dream life, then your brain cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is not. So just simply start visualizing. I literally visualize my dream self's day down to the minute. Every day I wake up, where I am, what does the room look like, what am I going to be wearing, who am I going to be with, what am I going to be doing? And then once you've done that, your brain will start gradually accepting that as your new reality. So if you visualize your dream self for 10 minutes every day, you will slowly, subconsciously start acting towards being that person, because your brain will think that you already are that person and you don't even know it yourself. So if you want to be your dream self, start visualizing that person down to every single detail. What car do you drive? What do you eat for breakfast? What do you eat for lunch, for dinner? Who do you go out to dinner with? What do you do after dinner? Is there any nighttime routine you do? What kind of products do you use? What companies do you work with? What companies do you wear? What jewelry do you have? What perfumes do you have? So many things. And the most important part about that is how you feel on the inside. Because if you manifest through feeling, then that is a very powerful thing, because your body will physically remember it and your brain will mentally remember it. So it's 2 things at once, and that will get you to your dreams. Tip number 3, slowly start building the habits that your dream self would already do. Start putting in the effort to really be your dream self. If you have a nighttime routine that you would want to do with some super expensive Korean skincare, for example, then start looking up those products and adding those to your vision board, to your dream board. Save them to your Pinterest. I don't know, save them to Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Just save those ideas. If your dream self would work out 3 times a day, start working out. It doesn't have to be 3 times a day if you're just starting out, but eventually you can grow to be that 3 times a day. If your dream self would do YouTube videos, start filming YouTube videos. Like literally, don't be scared to be your dream self, and don't be scared to take up space in life. Because I was so scared for so many years to just take up any space in life. I was like, I want to please everyone else. I want to be like whatever everyone else wants me to be. Being liked by everyone is super hard, because there are anyways going to be people who don't like you. So why would you want to be in accordance with someone else's likes and dislikes if you can just be accordant with what you like and attract the people that are meant to be in your life and that value you for you, not you for the way you treat them. Start taking up space and acting as that person. Like whatever it is that your dream self is doing, do that today. Tip number 4. The people that knew you before, they don't know that you're a new person now. So you have to set new boundaries with them. Set boundaries with people. If you used to go out partying every weekend, say no. And be bold in saying no. Do not give a single F what anyone else is thinking about you. Because you know what? At the end of the day, your life is yours, and you're not going to remember your life if you lived it for other people all the freaking time. So just start saying no, setting those boundaries. I have someone I know that always helps their relatives. Well, they started saying no, and you know what happened? They started getting a lot of hate from their own family because they stopped doing things for them. They stopped benefiting them in a way, and now they're upset because they're not getting anything from that person. But that person is like, You can do it yourselves. So why are you asking me, And they will help if it's something important, but they just stopped oversharing and over giving their energy to them because they were exhausted of just giving their energy away. And once they stopped, people took offense. They were offended that they stopped giving their good energy. So that can happen. I'm just warning you now that your friends might be offended because you will stop giving them energy. But at the same time, you are making room for more and better people, better connections, deeper connections, the right kind of authentic connections in your life. You want to be surrounded with the people you love, with true friends, with true relationships, with true friendships. And if you want to do that, being as the person you aspire to be, then you have to start saying no to the old life. The life that you have today, you have chosen every single detail of it. Your body, your looks, your home, everything, through your actions. If you want to live a better life, a more elevated life, if you want to elevate your life, then you have to elevate your choices. You have to start making better choices. Every choice you make has to be towards your dream person. If it's not towards the dream person you want to be, then don't make that choice. Then choose to say no. And that leads me to my final point, point number 5. Do not give a single F what anyone else says or thinks about you. People are always going to hate you. Look at how many people hate on celebrities. There are thousands of people who hate on them. Imagine that, thousands of people standing right in front of you, screaming to your face that they hate you. And you know what they do with this information? They don't give a single F. There are always going to be these people that are only seeing tunnel vision in their own lives because they are not happy with their lives. And those people are going to be there no matter how beautiful you are, how successful you are. What do you do as a living? When I wasn't making YouTube videos, a lot of people hated on me, like for no reason. People genuinely thought that my happiness was fake, but it wasn't. It's a result of doing 10 years of self-development work on myself. I literally started working on myself since like day one, where I was like, oh my god, I suddenly realized what the world is all about. I just remember myself always being a happy person. So my point is that there are always going to be people who don't like what you are saying, who don't like who you are, who don't like what you're selling, who don't like the way you show up in the world. No matter what you do, there are people like that. So let them hate, let them look down on you, let them speak badly about you. It will all pass by, because at the end of your life, you know what's going to matter the most? How you felt, what you did. That's all that matters at the end of the day. So make sure you live a life worth living for, and you live a life that's meaningful to you. Be your best, most elevated, authentic self, and just be the person you aspire to be. Whoever it is that you're looking up to, stop looking up to them and start living your own life. Start visualizing your own dream life, and then just embrace that being this new person will be a beautiful experience. And don't be afraid, because there are always going to be people who don't like what you are doing. But if you like what you are doing, then that's what counts. Thank you guys so much for coming to listen to me talk. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, leave a comment down below on what you want to see next. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you. Have an amazing day. See you soon.